they talk on that, I want to touch forward something with that say a while ago too in regards to the mental space of most people when it comes to eating meat. That is not the topic where I bring across, but I use it as a reference. The majority of people, them can't see an animal get killed or anything because them don't want to see that. Them want it packaged and ready. Them don't want to feel like them are a part of the process there. But then they say a thing in the tune called Gangster. The tune called Gangster, because the tune is a nice tune. But I really realized that in the beginning there, so that is not for the eye. And most people like them not really mentally, them not really know what is for them and what is not for them in regards to what them eat, in regards to the bad actions them what them do. What do I feel like? How important do I feel like it is for your youth have a mental capacity where develop to the right level so them can channel them integrity.
Vision.
Yeah, man, it's essential still, and it, as I say, it take a village to grow a child, so we can't expect the youth them to do it by themselves. You see me I say, because there's a lot of negative influences out there channeling against the youths, So it's for the ones who know to help the youth them. So that's why I do the things that I do to help the youth them to see within themselves and try to be themselves, Because it's hard for the youth them, Me give thanks to me born when me born, and see certain things, Because some of the youth them, they never get to see certain things. You see me I say, they never get to see certain things. So we have to remember that and we have to guide them in the right direction, And even like as a community, the fatherless children, all these things that we have to address the real problems. You see me I say, we can't push them one side, we can't elevate as a people, We have to really, get the youth them on track, and the man them and the woman them have to play a part in it, We have to get together and get the relationships back together again for the sake of the children, because them are the future, There's going to come a day when we now go there physically, and the youth them have to go take it over, So we have to give them the right instruments to take it over and the right frame of mind to push forward, So we have to help the youth them, because they can't do it by themselves.
And I'm glad you said that as an elder too, because we spoke about that, where a lot of times the elders are criticizing the younger generation, but they're doing nothing to guide the younger generation. And I think that's a big problem that's going on, and they're not realizing the role that they play in the behavior of the younger generation.
Exactly, King. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing for you. Like a gap. It's just like a gap. It's a gap really. The gap just get wider and wider, and no one want really take control and say, all right, this is my role, I have to play this and my role. Because even in a place like Jamaica, you realize everybody talk about solutions to crime. Them expect crime for us to be solved. Yet still everybody take part in the whole aggressive culture where everybody does aggressive and them contribute towards the culture, yet still them can't say for them role where them are playing it,
Exactly, King. Because enough people play a role in it, as you say, Because the music play a role in it too, It's not the be all and end all of it, it's not the only problem, but it's a part of the problem. You see me I say, the run up and down, the fatherless thing is another problem. You see me I say, even the food is another problem, because when you eat certain food, your iris not right, You see me I say, and the youth them not calm and keep them hype and all these kind of things, too much of the processed food, you see me I say. So we have to look at all the problems and put them all together, as there will not be a solution. You see me I say.
We have a consumption problem overall, and when I want your consumption, them think about those like they talk say food and certain things, but them now meditate say your thought process where you consume some negative thought. Yeah, the whole consumption from many different angles where you speak out of your mouth, you receive back some energy, and them not realize them thing they really have. So one thing again, I get the props for too is because right now, King, we miss no good role models, That's one of the problem,
True.
They say what they do now, they on a platform and I put themselves in the forefront and be a good role model to one. So when I want say, where Macka B do? I want can take out a great aspect of what Macka B do and apply it to him life. But for majority of forefronts, the ones we are seeing at the media, them not do like what Macka B do for the most part.
No, and we approach it with love, That are the thing, Because even like we are talking about the vegan thing and the meat eaters and things, I love them same way. Most of my family, extended family, cousins and everybody, they meet and I love them so much. You see me, I say, we just try and advise them about certain things, but you know, push them once like it's we and them and all those kind of things. You know, we are in this thing together. You see me, I say. So we approach the thing with love, and the youth them, we are gonna approach them with love. Cause that them yearning for, you know. Some of them have never been loved, you know.
Yeah. The man really touched on the point now.
Yeah, from them born, they have never been loved. They've been in some toxic relationship from the day them born, and you expect them to just be a good citizen and, you know, just help the community just like that. You know, if you see the life where some of them live, you know, you just have to give thanks so you never go through that, you know. So we have to approach it with love, you know.
No, reality meds. I have one last question. I don't know if I touched that one, but I wanted to touch on that tune you did, unemployment, right?
Unemployment blues.
Yeah, unemployment blues. One, obviously, is still relevant today, but were you unemployed when you did that tune?
Kinda. Is that thing where it's like 50% of the tune. You see me, I say, and the rest, you spice it up to make a nice tune, you know. But I was unemployed because I used to work, when I left school, even though I do the DJ thing, I work in a factory, I work in a place called Ever Ready. They used to make battery. I don't know if it was in America. They used to make batteries, you know, like Duracell batteries and them something. So Ever Ready, they make batteries, and I was a technical engineer. I'm really good on mathematics and all those stuff, man, physics and all those kind of things. So as a technical engineer, I'm thinking, say, yeah, that is going to be the way forward for I, you know, and a career in that. But the company, it became bankrupt. So I got laid off and made redundant. So I never have no job for you. You see me, I say. But it was a blessing in disguise. Because me could have still sit down in that factory all now, 40 years later. You see me, I say. So me give thanks that happened, you know, because some things, even though it might look sticky, you know, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, you know, if you give thanks, you know. So me give thanks for the day that I was made redundant from that place. And it gave me the edge to say, well, maybe try the music thing a little bit, you know. And I think after me met redundant, we did have a dance and we did DJ and the dance. And I think we did DJ the unemployment blues and place mash up, place turn over, people get mad in a temper. So I say, yeah, you know what? This is my role from now, Macka B, you know? Yeah. So we give thanks.
A reality, man, because that the statement that they make is a visionary statement, you know, because majority of people would say, wait, what do I mean? I'm glad to get redundant. But them can't put them can't put the pieces together and realize say a specific situation have to take place in our one life. For them get a reality check and know, so yo, after this is what the process are gonna be like for me reach to my destination. Majority of people, as something reach them give up, you know. And there would be a test. That would be a test. This is a testimony where they say right now for sure. One say you can't short-sighted. You have to be a visionary. It's necessary to be a visionary for strive in a life.
Yes, King. Yes, King. A good word sound like King. Yes, sir.
Well, fire. We give thanks for the reasoning with the one great Macka B, Ballhead, and the Dread. Macka B, truly appreciate the reasoning and the time.
Yeah, man. Likewise. I appreciate love it, man. And we have to do it again sometime. Give thanks.
Well, let me hear you say mountain, mountain.